This time I had sense enough to bring the microphone, so I might as well use it. A lot of people taking advantage of this break in the weather. Get out and buy some stuff. Hit some of these great local markets with all this great produce. To my wonderful French friends Stephanie and Chris, bonjour. Wish you were here to share this place. There's so many things that your friends can tip you off to. I just saw a guy when the camera was off taking some fresh crabs and lobster out of the water here, and I'm sure that there's still a lot of great seafood to be had in this area. And we'll let's see how much of this I can, which I guess today being a Saturday, this would be a normal market. Not everything is set up yet, but because of the rain. But I certainly plan to buy a couple things while I'm here before I have to head back. It's a beautiful old theater and central fountain. I've noticed most of the fountains have been off everywhere I've gone. There haven't been too many that were running. Of course, you don't need it when it's raining, but it's just such a beautiful area here. And somebody's furnished the kids with a carousel to make it complete so that you can shop in peace. And I'm going to see what else I can find. Uh-oh, trouble. I'm gonna have to buy something. Oh my gosh, I see honey. Some greens over here, and this must be a very popular place for, you would think stuff like that, you know, radishes and leeks and whatever, but I mean, this stuff is just crazy popular. Poisson fumé. Boy, doesn't that look good. And then you got all kinds of produce over here. I don't know why these fairs throw me so much. We have farmers markets in the States, but they're never quite as good to my mind. Maybe it's a romanticism I think about them. Bonjour. And the flowers, oh my gosh.
Celle-là d'Oussy, on va dire, parce que le homard c'est très doux en fait. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Ouais, celle-là d'Oussy. Après il y a la homard et la Saint-Jacques, on les a fait. Ah oui, c'est des pièces au homard. Voilà, ouais. Et la homard, mais il n'y a que du homard dedans. Pareil, c'est très doux parce qu'en fait c'est des légumes homard, donc elle est douce. On a vraiment le goût du homard dedans. Et la Saint-Jacques, c'est celle qui va être le plus relevée. Déjà, c'est pas le même poisson que dans la soupe. C'est un poisson qui est un petit peu plus fort.
If you see more than one of these, you'll probably hear me say that, oh, the whatever country I'm in at the time is my favorite. But there's something about France. I don't know what it is, and if I were headed to Ireland, which unfortunately I'm not, I would say the same thing. If I were going to Greece, I'd say something like that. But there's Italy, come on. New Zealand, who's kidding who? It's but there's just something here that's unspoken, atmospheric, you name it. It's just gosh, I don't know. There's an ambiance, something that's I don't know, hard to get your hands on, and that's that intangible something that people call culture. It's kind of an accumulation of all the things that a people do, and I like the stuff that the people here do. Part of it, of course, is just the architecture. The last city we were in, Brest, was bombed out. The Nazis inhabited that castle or chateau you saw, and so the Allies pretty much wiped that town out. There's like one street left that wasn't bombed. So when I see old styled architecture, and of course you're going to have people around looking at you like, what the hell are you filming here? But there's these quiet streets, and today it's, of course, is empty because of the rain, but now that it's clearing up, it's a good opportunity to go out and take pictures of things. And here is Cherbourg's cathedral. We can get down here and get a good shot of it. And I think, as I mentioned before, a fascination with churches and cathedrals I've always had, but you think that once you're, and it's a problem I have with certain atheists, you think that once you're absolved of religious belief, you somehow stop appreciating all the things that it's caused. And if you're a person who thinks that people are responsible for religious belief, how could you not still like the artifacts that resulted from it? I mean, granted, there were wars of my religion's right, yours is not, but there were also secular wars that did the same thing. So, appreciation of these churches has always been strong. When you think of entire lives devoted to putting this stuff up. See if I can round this corner and get a good shot. With people going, what the heck are you filming? Here we go. Oh, a two. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Haha. Look at that sucker. Yeah, seagull, we're close to the water. Beautiful, ain't it? If you devoted your life to building something like that, you've done something good. Something you don't get all the time. I've got to find a way to take the light off this, but I'm in a cathedral all by myself. And unfortunately, like the other day, the camera's compensating. I'm in a much darker place than this video shows. I wish I knew how to turn this light off. But I'm standing in what's almost complete darkness right now, and it's just gorgeous, silent, beautiful. That's a little bit better, but a long way from the darkness I see. All right, how about this? Somebody in the north of France has got bananas growing in their yard. I go figure. And see, they've got this whole back area. It's kind of hard to see at this height. This whole back part of their house has got a giant nursery on the back. It's just wonderful. What a great area. All right, that is the train station, the side of it. And we're out on what amounts to a major thoroughfare here. It's not a huge town. It's got, you can see train lines running over there with a lot of great old buildings behind it. At the top, there's an old fortification and I'm headed into this fancy new department store. For example, for those of you with a sweet tooth, there is no shortage of goodies to be had in this country. The hard part is figuring out what, or whether in my case, because I'm fed so fully that buying any of this would be a huge mistake. Bonjour, monsieur. All right. And from there, around here to some of this, these great little squares. Yet another church. For all it takes to build these things, you'd think folks would say one in a city is enough. We do not need another church within a mile or less of the one we already got. But they do. And in most cases for good reason. Because they really are something. They're inspirational. And